Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little speed and camera test here between the Lenovo P2 and the Asus Zenfone 3 phone, which we did have some fun with a couple of months ago, and I wanted to see how they did compare here. So we're going to check them out, start them up at the same time. Nice and fast here. And I think Zenfone 3 comes with similar specs again as the Lenovo P2, a little bit more expensive. It comes with a glass design, which is not the most durable, but it did survive a water test that we did do, I think Coca-Cola test, so that's quite good. I think you're getting 3 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 625 as well. But the P2 I think has more RAM, obviously, and a bigger battery, as well as an AMOLED display. So, I think you can see the P2 is probably coming with a little bit more overall when it comes to the value. But how do they compare in terms of the day-to-day performance? We're going to check out Zen UI here versus the Vibe UI. So I think everything's closed down and both of them are fully up to date. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I counted 2 there, going a little bit to the P2. And what about weather? So very quick transitions here on both of them. I think we have the Play Store. P2 again here, nice and snappy. Camera. A little bit faster here on the Zenfone 3. Which does have the Type-C as well, which is nice. So we're just going to check out some game performance here. I think you get a game launcher on the Zenfone, but because of the AMOLED display, it looks a lot darker here. Contrast is absolutely fantastic on the P2. So the P2 here a little bit faster to come up with the options there, which is quite nice. And we do have Lego. So Zenfone has come up a little bit faster this time. So 1-1. Ask Creed. And it looks like the P2 here this time. Yeah, that display is absolutely fantastic, especially from angle here. You can certainly see the differences. So I think this one again on the P2 it looks like, but very close. In fact, that was identical, so I'm not going to say anything on that one. Finally, GTA. How does this one compare? And we're going to start, I think, a new game here. Go. Identical. So, no, I think the Zenfone a little bit faster towards the end then. But generally, a little bit mixed if you ask me in terms of the performance there. I think some of them did come up on the apps a bit faster on the P2, but not a massive difference really to, get all excited. So we're just going to quickly clear everything here and make sure it's a fair test. I've done the clearing on the Zenfone, and we can just go to Google and then see some web page performance, IGN, and go. So both of them support 5G Wi-Fi here, and that is quite nice. I don't think it registered then, so we'll go somewhere else. Where will we go? IGN, Facebook. Oh, that's done something completely random. Let's try something else. Verge. We haven't been to Verge for a while. Yeah, so I don't think the display is very responsive on the Zenfone compared to the P2. But you can see with the load here, very identical kind of performance there. Again, a missed touch. Let's go back again. So not a massive difference really. I'm not seeing anything to get worried about. Quicker on the Zen there, but this one comes back. I think the Snapdragon 625 is a very decent processor actually. I know it's very power efficient, so yeah, you can see we can just check the multitasking, which I think the Zenfone came with like 3 gigs, so you can get one I think with 4 gigs, or maybe it comes with 4 gigs, I can't remember. I think 3 gigs. And you can see it is very decent in terms of the RAM management here, which is good. Camera. So both of them excellent when it comes to the apps, like the day-to-day apps. About the games here, so I think we have the same area, both of them on that, and Lego, same area again. No moving around on the desk as well, which is good. Back in there straight away. I'm going to just double check the memory on the Zenfone, because it seems amazing in terms of the like speed there. So do we have Geekbench? So that's the quickest way. Yeah. So I think we actually have 4 gigs of RAM, so you can see 3.5 there. So you can see, both of them offer fantastic day-to-day performance really. Maybe the game's a bit faster to load on the Zen UI and the basic apps on the P2. How do the cameras compare? That is another interesting thing here. I think the Zenfone 3 came with a 12 megapixel camera with some very interesting modes like super low light, night modes, etc. I did use the night mode, and I think generally the Zenfone did have slightly superior performance when it came to the low light. For example, you can see on this shot you can see the trees very visible, like the bushes, etc. Whereas it's a bit less bright on the P2. But in terms of day-to-day kind of thing, I think they're very comparable. In terms of the close-up shots, nice level of bokeh in the background, good colors, etc. So I don't think you're going to be too disappointed really. I do think the Zenfone has more modes, which could be good for those who like to play around with stuff, but both of them do feature like a manual mode to make most of the settings, as well as 4K like video recording as well. So in terms of the video recording, very nice and usable on both of them. I'll probably say the Zenfone is a little bit smoother, but they both focus about the same and have decent stability when walking around, and the exposure is a little bit slower, I think, on cheaper phones, particularly the Zenfone. That was something I did notice, like the exposure setting, but overall very comparable, really. And yeah, I think that summarizes this comparison. Overall, I'd say the P2 is the better value phone here in terms of the other things, such as the battery, which is like 5000 mAh, such as the I think the build quality as well, because we have done a test with this and it did break just dropping it from like waist height, whereas this one, because it's made of metal, I'd be much happier taking it out on a night out or something. I might do a drop test just to see how it is in terms of that. Yeah, just a quick little video here, comparison between the Lenovo P2 and the Zenfone 3. I'll probably do some gaming performance tests as well on some mid-range phones, including the Moto Z Play, and seeing how they all get on. So yeah, just a quick video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.